What if chariots were found in the Red Sea? It could be linked to the famous story of Moses crossing the sea. People say the sea hides its secrets, but maybe one is about to be uncovered. Recently, a team of expert divers went into these waters. They weren't after treasure, but a 3,000-year-old mystery. Guided by the book of Exodus, not by legends, they were searching for proof of the story where Moses parts the sea and Pharaoh's army is swallowed by the waves. For years, people called it just a myth. But what if it's real? They may have found more than sand and coral, maybe a piece of ancient history, frozen in time. If it's true, it could change how we see science, religion, and history. This mission started in secret. No media, no announcements. In late 2024, near Nuweiba Beach by the Gulf of Aqaba, a special team of divers entered the sea at sunrise. These weren't regular divers. They included ex-Navy SEALs, marine engineers, and underwater archaeology experts. The mission was carefully planned. Their tools? High-tech sonar, AI-powered drones, and advanced scanners to search for signs of a lost battle underwater. But getting there wasn't easy. Governments warned them to stop, worried about safety and cultural issues. Some scholars called it fake science. Egypt and Israel reportedly asked them not to continue. Still, they moved forward, powered by strong faith and private funding. A group of wealthy believers supported the mission. They weren't after fame, but felt it was their spiritual duty. The expedition stayed quiet, but soon rumors spread. A leaked photo of submersibles with Hebrew writing caused a stir online. "Back to where Pharaoh fell," one post said. It went viral. People debated everywhere, from YouTube to forums. Could this finally prove the Exodus was real? To understand what they may have found, we have to go back thousands of years, to when Moses, with only his staff and God's help, led his people out of slavery in Egypt, through the Red Sea. Trapped between the sea and Pharaoh's army, the Israelites had no way out. But then, as told in the Bible, Exodus 14 verses 21 to 22, the sea parted, and they walked through on dry ground. When Pharaoh's chariots followed, the waters crashed back, stopping them. This moment is important in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, a sign of freedom, judgment, and divine power. For years, people asked, is there proof? Archaeologists searched the Sinai Peninsula but found no camps, artifacts, or chariot parts. Some even said Red Sea was a mistranslation, and it meant a shallow sea of reeds. Others guessed it was the Gulf of Suez. But none matched the Bible's dramatic story. Then a new theory appeared, at the Gulf of Aqaba, near modern-day Nuweiba. This didn't come from universities, but from explorers and Bible researchers. They discovered a flat, wide land path under the sea, linking Egypt and Arabia. It looked like a route large enough for a huge group to cross. Could this be the real spot? Was the miracle real? In 2024, new divers with high-tech gear went to check out the location rumored to hide a 3,000-year-old secret. Years earlier, a man named Ron Wyatt, a nurse from Tennessee, went searching based on faith, not science. In 1978, he dove into the Red Sea and claimed to see coral-covered objects, chariot wheels, axles, bones, shaped too perfectly to be random. But he had no official studies, just photos, notes, and stories. Experts were skeptical, saying coral can form many shapes. Still, his story inspired many. Some believed he truly found something. Over the years, others followed, pastors, divers, researchers. They kept finding strange coral formations. Was it just coincidence? Or had Wyatt uncovered part of the truth? People wonder, why isn't this in museums? Why no proof? Wyatt said coral fused with the objects, making them too fragile to move, and maybe meant to stay where history was made. The Red Sea is full of life, and over time, coral can grow over objects underwater, covering them, preserving their shapes, but not the material. These coral shapes become fragile and crumble if touched. Imagine a wheel that's only visible because no one disturbed it. Egypt's strict laws make it nearly impossible to remove artifacts from the sea without proof and permits. Ron Wyatt, a controversial explorer, said he found a golden wheel on the seabed but wasn't allowed to take it out. He claimed officials took it, but no photo, no report, nothing. Some said he made it up, others believed it was being hidden. Still, his story inspired many. Years later, in 2024, a new dive team returned to the same spot with better technology. At first, everything seemed normal. Then they saw strange patterns, round shapes, symmetrical formations, and coral-covered structures that looked like axles and wheels. Then something shiny, a golden glint, emerged from beneath the sand. Divers went down and recorded stunning footage: broken chariot parts, pieces of wood, metal, and even what looked like human and horse bones, all wrapped in coral and sea life. The wreckage was shocking. It looked like an army caught mid-battle, frozen in place, thrown into the sea. Everything pointed in the same direction, like they were running or charging. Some pieces were shattered as if struck by force. Was this the biblical story of Pharaoh's army, crushed as they chased Moses through the parted sea? The footage quickly leaked online, first on forums, then TikTok and YouTube. Millions watched. People quoted the Bible. Was this the proof they'd been waiting for? But soon, videos disappeared. Accounts were banned. Posts were deleted. Some blamed copyright issues. Others said it was censorship or government suppression. Ironically, this only made people more curious. Wyatt's old videos were viewed again. Scholars started rethinking their doubts. Churches, pastors, and Christian communities reignited their interest in biblical archaeology. Documentaries were announced, and debates exploded. But this wasn't just about one discovery. From Mount Ararat to desert ruins, biblical archaeology is making a comeback. With tools like drones, sonar, AI, and LiDAR, researchers are finding things that challenge modern history books. And it's not just chariot wheels. There are whispers again about the Ark of the Covenant and other ancient mysteries once thought lost forever. The last known location was deep beneath Ethiopia. The Dead Sea Scrolls still reveal new pieces, challenging what we thought we knew about history. Digs near Jericho show walls that suddenly fell, not worn down by time. These truths were always there. We're just now seeing them with open minds and new technology. And now, it's not just scholars. Everyday people, believers, explorers, tech lovers, are asking big questions. What if the Bible is real history, not just stories? Faith and science may not be so far apart after all. Truth doesn't care where it comes from. If coral structures are really what we think they are, what else have we missed? Could miracles, like the plagues, manna from heaven, or the sun stopping, be real events, not just metaphors? Maybe history isn't incomplete, just misaligned. For so long, faith and science were seen as enemies. But maybe they're two ways of seeing the same truth. Even if ancient chariot wheels never make it to a museum, their meaning still matters. Some discoveries are felt more than held. They inspire belief, questions, and wonder. This isn't just about archaeology. It's about how we view the past, and ourselves. If Pharaoh's chariots really are at the bottom of the Red Sea, it's not just history. It's a powerful sign that what was written may have been real. So we ask, if the Red Sea story is true, what else could be? Was the burning bush real? Did fire fall from the sky? Did a small stone really defeat a giant? History is whispering. Are we listening? Share your thoughts in the comments.